Hello, I'm Jury Rigged and this is Mass Effect, where we have just taken down Sovereign's base, and no one believes us about the Reapers. I promise, as I continue with the other games, this will be a recurring trend. Believe it or not. For now, though, let's have a chat with Joker and see what he has to say about the recent activity.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir, I don't know if I could have done it.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander, I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
That'll be difficult.
I'll be okay, Commander. Just need some time.
Because of your legs. Maybe that's a little cold. I'm gonna go this way. I don't usually go this way. Maybe... Nope. You salute just fine, but you can't push a button. You know, I'm just gonna say it. I forgot for a moment. I was about to come talk to Caden, one of the few people who'd actually give me a sit rep. That makes me hurt inside. I don't need to replenish Medigel. No amount of Medigel will fix what I did. I'm gonna hold off on this one too.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
What? No, I thought that was
Humanity
more...
needs the Alliance if we
I
want
should
to...
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I thought that was investigate, not tell me your history again. Oh wow, it's late. Why is this on my screen? Ah, yes! Hey! Kirhi!
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
Caden was a fine officer. He knew what the risks were, but he did what he had to.
Of course, the grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
Perhaps. I don't think so, actually. But, you know. Not like a bad way, just...
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
Nope.
I should go.
Guess that's
See
it.
you later.
Tally doesn't care. Why is there an X? Was this always here? I can't do his anymore, which makes sense because he's not there anymore. Hey, requisitions guy. I need to sell things.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, man.
See, I have 1.3 million. He actually did no, that I didn't buy that because I didn't need to. He doesn't have the armor that I need. I don't want to sell... I don't want to sell those. Don't want to sell those. Don't want to sell that because that's the only version that I have. I can sell that. Savant 8. Kinetic exoskeletons I can get rid of. Cipher tool, Unity app. Any weapons are going to be inferior to what I have. Period. Any armor, pretty much, is going to be inferior to what I have. Unless it's, Colossus 10 Medium Turian. Wait, no, I already had that, didn't I? Why did I sell it? Well, I know why I sold it. Nope. It must have been a lower level. Unless it's Colossus 10 Light Human. That's what I mean. Like, here's Colossus 9. I'll show you how that compares in a minute. I don't like Inferno rounds. I actually don't need that many kinetic coils, especially kinetic coil 9s. Actually, I'm going to get rid of all of them. Kinetic exoskeletons, I do like. Got 3, I'll just keep 3. The Mark 9s are the ones that are a pain in the tail, because you don't... There's no way to... I already have 4 of those in Mark 10. You just have to jump around a lot. Sledgehammer rounds I don't really use. Snowblind. I'll keep some Inferno just because it's Inferno, and let's keep some Snowblind, but yeah, that's about it right now. I don't like this. I don't. I might... I don't know when I'm gonna have another time to deal with this.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, man.
I don't remember what I mean, I know what happens after this, but I don't remember if what happens after this is what I do next, or if it, you know, I don't remember the sequence of events, really. I'm just going to get rid of the combat exoskeleton. I think I have a Mark 10. Yeah, I've got 2 Mark 10 combat exoskeletons. Combat optics. I've got 1 Mark 10. I've got those. Yeah. Plating. I don't have any of those. Those do a lot of damage, but it's a lot slower rate of fire. You know what? I'm not going to use them. I'm literally not going to use them. The high explosive, I had fun with. I'll keep 1 more around. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough for now. Garrus, you still talking about Dr. Salion?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I don't have time for this.
Oh,
Yep,
goodbye.
I did that.
Commander, I wanted to
What
thank
for, Garrus?
I felt, he escaped under my watch, and I didn't like it. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't...
I can't do that to
Glad to
Garrus.
see
Commander, I will.
I just can't. Rex,
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just to make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Yeah, so it's not quite as good, but the Mark 10, I mean, it's gonna be better. So yeah, that's what I figured.
Commander?
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, Skipper.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming, and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die supplies, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet.
Dismissed, Chief.
You know, I don't know what I did, but I will say, every other time that I've played, I've had a catfight on my hands after... It wasn't after Vermeer, it was after, Yeah, wait, where? There. After, the third planet. Because Ashley thinks that I'm interested in her, and Liara thinks that I'm interested in her. They basically show up and Ashley's like, you get a pick now. And I don't know what I did. Not having that problem this time, apparently. And I don't think it's because I told Liara that I don't care about Ashley. Because I usually select that one.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's become a slave to the Reapers and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright. Alright, and just because, or just in case... up, I'm gonna save. Something that I should do much more often when I'm doing Let's Plays.
Forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his gap.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Caden's dead. Very sad.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council is finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
That wasn't my idea.
Style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Should have started with that.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
I'm gonna go with this one.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war.
You detonated a nuclear...
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
All right.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal, and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
You should probably go meet with him.
Wait, where am I?
Equalizing interior pressure
probably can't
with
go...
exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Well, that didn't work very well.
Presley has the deck.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the
I can go back in, but I'll... Kinda wish sometimes there was another ship there. I think that's the one thing that I maybe not dislike, but I regret about Mass Effect, is so often you don't really see the other ships, and it's very interesting, you know, there's some interesting designs to them, but you don't really...
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was the victim of an attack by biotic extremists. The drugged researchers attacked Alliance soldiers, and the rescue operation became a brutal massacre. The research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
Hello, Commander.
Am I still a Spectre?
I'll open the rare stock.
I am. Unfortunately, I can't get anything better than pistol from him as well, because I haven't leveled up. Which reminds me, do I have any points waiting around? No, not for those guys. I hadn't put points under Rex, but I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Nothing much I can do there. Let's go to the wards, and he wanted me to meet him at Flux. Which I thought had 2 X's for some silly reason. Maybe I'm thinking of the card game. Hey, it's a guy!
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Hey, it's a Solarian!
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians.
That explains it.
What's riding on this? I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
You've been spending way too much time with Solarians, buddy.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
I didn't select that. It's the same thing.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant... No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
I am an industrial grade downer. That's really all I can say. I need a prescription. For myself. Where was Anderson? Oh, there he is. Wait, no, there's somebody up here, isn't there? There's this guy, there's her. Nope, that's Quasar. Play Quasar. I can stop anytime I want. Is where? No, that's the bouncer.
I'm glad you came.
All right.
I heard it happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He will not just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be here. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The
I'd like to punch
will
him.
not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
Stop listening.
The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I still have some things to take care of.
Come see me when you're ready to do this. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Alright. I need to go out here. I don't think I've ever done this one. Probably because I basically just go, yep, I'm ready, let's go. Wow. No, maybe I have done this one.
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right?
Oh, God.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
That's fair.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
I just want to point out that he pointed toward Garrus, not Liara.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
Don't have anything else there, so I'm just gonna say...
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shan-Shi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shan-Shi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shan-Shi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least.
Wow.
Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
I don't like you. That almost looks like some stairs you're standing in front of.
Throw the appeasers
out. I'm never going to live that down, I don't think. Okay, and that actually does mark, I believe, every possible assignment in the game. So there you go. Level 50, which I don't remember if level 50 or level 60 was the max. I think 60 might be the maybe. I don't know.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Oh, okay. Well, probably what I would always do is just take the fast travel down to CSEC.
Want an excuse not to talk to each other.
Apparently, if you have Ashley in your party, he does have other things to say, or she has things to say about his ordeal. That is one of the great things about Mass Effect, is simply... You have 6 party members, just 6 party members, and they all have something.
Treaty negotiations
Conversation.
between the Alliance and the Solarian Republic have finally concluded. Solarians praised the openness and flexibility of Alliance negotiators in pursuing a deal that benefited both sides. The deal was brokered by new Alliance negotiator Thomas Kent after his mentor Elias Keeler withdrew, citing health reasons.
I don't know if that's forced, considering this is probably the last time we'll be on the Citadel. That would make sense. I mean, it's interesting. Alright, well, this is the armor we're going to go into battle with.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
That's great.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
I love that. So, I've got lots of destinations. There's only one that matters. That's Ilos. Can't even search around it. There's other places where there's a single place and you can go across the whole nebula. Let's go. Wait, no. Let's not go. I think I'm forgetting something. I'm also going through the wrong door. I also may not have done something right, which is confusing and means that I hope that I don't have to play through again correctly for... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It actually crashed. Alright, so, I'm gonna have to figure out... Yep, I got the little spinning ring thing, and, that's bad. That's the second time that's happened. Yeah, bad. So, I'm gonna have to leave it here. I'll figure out what's going on with Liara, and, figure out what I need to do with my save file. Yeah. Hope that autosave was recent. So, if you have any comments on the game, gameplay, my own performance, or just about anything else, do please feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.